Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me to introduce myself. My name is Shifa Maulida Andawiyah. In this video, I want to analyze an article. This is my PowerPoint. There is have 9 slides. Okay. The first is the journal titles. The journal title, The Impact of Using YouTube and Audio Track Imitation Yati on Improving Speaking Skills of EFL Learners. Author's name, Mona M. Hamad, Amal Abdel Sattar Metwali, and Sabina Yasmin Al-Farouk. Publisher, published by Canadian Center of Science and Education. The introduction. Listening and speaking are related to each other. What we listen as input, we speak as output. So oral and oral skills cannot be excluded from each other. Speaking skills help speakers to communicate effectively. Teaching speaking skills to non-native speakers where English is taught as a foreign language has always been a big challenge for the teachers. Students don't practice enough listening to learn the right style of speaking. Limited practice to listening resulted weak speaking skills. Lack of vocabulary along with the inability to pick up the tone and intonation puts a big hindrance to the non-native speakers. Keeping features like stress, accent, and pronunciation in mind. Achieving speaking skills such as body language, right pronunciation of English letters, intonation, confidence, and correct usage of vocabulary is always a problem that is faced by both teacher and learners. Whenever they success to achieve one, they fail to achieve the others. Okay, next is aims. The study aimed at finding the impact of using YouTube and audio track imitation Yati on language acquisition and language learning in listening and speaking classes of students who learn English as foreign language, focusing on speaking fluency, plans, and performance improvement using call to send material to achieve IELTS of the course. Okay, next is method. What kind of method that researchers use? This study used the qualitative experimental approach to find out the impact of using YouTube and audio track imitation on improving oral and oral skills, focusing on improving speaking skills of EFL learners. Participants of this study are from 2 sections from English department, each section consisting of 24 girl students of level 3 studying listening and speaking course at Muhayyil College, King Khalid University, and one section is used control group and the second section is just an experimental group. But sections who have been taught traditionally at the beginning of the course took the speaking pretest. Then the experimental section has been taught using Yati approach for 6 weeks, and the control group has been taught using the traditional approach at the same time. Then both sections took the same speaking post-test results were analyzed to find the impact of using Yati approach on speaking skills. Okay, and then how much participants are chosen? There is 48 participants. Who are the participants? The participants of this study are 48 students studying major English, 24 students in each section studying listening and speaking course in level 3 at College and Science and Arts Muhayyil, King Khalid University in the one semester of the academic year. Okay. Finding and result. Student set for the speaking pre-test and the post-test result were analyzed using SPSS to find out if Yati approach has impact on speaking skills. See the result of the post-test average of two independent groups to see significant difference between experimental group using Yati approach and control group using the traditional approach. And the last conclusion, results of this study agree with most studies reviewed above relating to using YouTube and using audio track imitation to develop speaking skills. The imitation of the clips made the students able to try and develop their performance having a model to follow. Although some might say Yati deprives students from using their talents, the researchers of this study insists that using Yati approach help students to discover their talents and abilities. Yati helps the students to have a target speaking average to reach. Yati makes the student proud of their performance as they have no real contact with native speaker and they can practice their speaking skills with considering that there is class only place where they can practice speaking. Yati makes the students competitive who try to give the best performance in front of their mentors. This is my presentation. Thank you for watching and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.